This is a video on Sharon Schamber's method of applique. I have my pattern pieces here, and I have Sharon's applique foundation paper. I have traced one of the pattern pieces, traced it like that, and I traced it very lightly in pencil, and I wrote the number of the pattern piece on it. And I'm just simply going to cut it out to size. And now here I have my pattern piece. It has the number 12 on the front, but I need it on the back as well. So there you go. Now I have a piece of scrap paper under here. This was the front side. I'm going to mark it front so that I know that the other side is the back. And I have a Elmer's washable glue stick, and it's purple, but it'll dry clear. And I'm completely covering the applique piece in the glue. Now I have my piece of fabric that this is going to go on. So I've got the right side of the applique, and I'm putting it on the wrong side of the fabric. And then I'm taking my iron. Now I'm taking my iron and I'm pressing that to that. Just going to trim this piece off in order to cut it. And then I'm going to cut around the shape, leaving only just a little less than 1/4 inch of fabric. So now I have my little piece. And I've got my glue stick, and I'm covering the edges in glue. I'm just going to do a little at a time. And I'm just taking my thumb and I'm folding a little in at a time. Just a very little bit. And the glue is holding it in place. I'm holding it up. I'm not putting it down here so that I can feel both sides of the fabric to make sure that it's really on the edge of that applique foundation. What I don't want to do, especially around a corner, is to take a big chunk and fold it over. I only want to take a little bit at a time as I go. And I've gotten to this point where it's sort of fiddly because it's small. Put my glue on there. You can see I'm putting plenty of glue on. And I'm just folding teeny bits in at a time. And yeah, my hands get a little sticky, but that's okay. They're washable. And I don't want to do is bend this over and give myself a point here. So I'm just going to take a tiny little smidge at a time to keep my curve round. Adding the rest of the glue. And I'm feeling with my skin, not with my nails, so I can really feel that it's in place properly and there's not like funny points and things like that. And again, I've gotten to a little bit of a curve here. So only doing a tiny bit at a time. Take my iron Press that down. Fix any jiggles that I have that I don't like. You know, little pointy spots that are not organic looking. And now that's nice and dry, and I have my piece finished. Now, one thing that a lot of people ask is about your iron. If you get glue on it, you can always take a Mr. Clean dry eraser while your iron is warm, wet the dry eraser, and clean it off. Very easy to clean off your iron. And when you wash your piece, your finished piece, the glue is starch based. So what you're going to do is you're just going to soak it, and all that glue is going to come out. There's a great soap that I use called Synthropol, and you can get that on Amazon.